Karaoke is a platform for young aspiring singers to shine and express their musical abilities. Tune in to CBC TV 8 on Mondays at 5:30 p.m. and repeat it on Saturdays at 2 p.m. and enjoy the performances of these talented young singers.
For the past 19 years, QFM has been sharing with you, learning from you, and together building a community for all mature audiences. That's why we say Q is good for you. To our Q family, we say thank you for staying connected to Q100.7 FM. QFM is a station of the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation. CBC, celebrating 60, connecting Barbadian communities. Are you a youth group, 4-H club, school, Cub Scout or Brownie Pack, or any organization or club with children ages 4 to 11 years? If yes is the answer, then we at Fun School, we're looking for you. Let's have fun singing, dancing, listening to amazing stories, doing craft, and so much more. I'm such a kid at heart. But to be part of this fun and exciting new season of Fun School, just simply send an email to Alicia Alves Grant at aagrant@cbc.bb for further details. Fun School is back, and we're looking for you.
While you go about your business, we go about our business, and that is gathering the news. Stay up to date at CBC News Barbados on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Get news update on radio throughout the day. And join us for the CBC News Night at 7 every night. CBC News team is on the job and bringing you the news.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb, and together we will travel the world.
Oh, hi. My name is Stacia Whitaker, and I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist and a member of the Heart and Stroke Childhood Obesity Prevention Coalition. My motto is, when in doubt, leave it out, and it goes for when I'm eating, because sometimes things have ingredients that we're not sure of, and I like to keep it simple. And if I'm eating something and I'm not sure the ingredients in that particular thing, then I choose to leave it out. So I keep my snacking simple with fruit, nuts, or just water. It's easy to remember, there's no added ingredients, and it's also very nutritious. So remember, childhood obesity is real, so choose healthier alternatives. And when in doubt, leave it out.
Enjoy movies, soaps, drama, comedy, inspiration, education, music, and more. You get it all when you get MCTV, because MCTV gives you more.
The facts say Morning Barbados reaches an audience of over 50,000 and Newsnight reaches over 56,000. It's simple. When you advertise, you're getting your message to over 50,000 of your potential customers. Make the call to CBC Sales Department today and watch your business grow. Contact us at 467-5559 or email marketing@cbc.bb.
98.1 to 1 is more than a station.
We don't just play music, we keep you company, cheer you up, keep you informed and entertained. We are a vibe. What do you mean?
Every day we bring the party to you.
We are your #1 party station.
We love playing music for our listeners.
we're committed to working with our clients and advertisers to make sure that you get the attention that you deserve.
98.1 The One. Celebrating 18 and still your #1 party station.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kia Lewis, General Practitioner and Healthy Lifestyle Advocate. Good nutrition starts at home. So this school year, I want you to consider packing healthy, nutritious snacks and lunches for your children to carry, rather than having them buy them at school. And don't just pack things you think they should have. Have a discussion and come up with things that you both know they will enjoy.
We enjoy a game of dominoes and singing karaoke.
I just love cruise. When you love me just a little bit longer. You get to relax and have a drink and listen to some nice music.
It's something different. It's spectacular. It's fabulous. You know, it's a different feeling altogether.
Hines, and this is the CBC Morning Report for today, Monday, November 27th. In our top story, there is concern several Barbadian children are living in homes without electricity. Child rights expert Faith Marshall-Harris says it's an issue many Barbadians are not aware of, but one the island has to address. She has been made aware of the development from her work with the Faith Marshall-Harris Sandy Lane Charitable Trust helpline for children at risk, and she made the comments at a Barbados Association of Professional Social Workers special presentation at Warren's Office Tower, St. Michael, in recognition of International Day for Elimination of Violence Against Women.
I have started a project where I'm trying to help a lot of families get electricity restored. One of the things that, well, I don't know that one is as conscious of as one should be, at least I speak for myself. How many families in Barbados, let me rephrase it, how many children are living in situations where the electricity has been turned off because the bill has not been paid over so many months? And that lack of electricity, to me, is crucial. I had a small taste of it. Hurricane Elsa, I had no electricity for 7 days. And I then knew how painful that is in terms of your inability to do so many things. And how much of the food is spoiled and you can't store it and you have all the devices that you depend on in your daily life survival, it came to naught. And I can just imagine what it feels like to be a child coming home, and if they haven't been able to finish homework by a certain time, and no, at this time of the year in particular, and you literally have no electricity.
Ms. Marshall-Harris has also been speaking out about challenges getting more young children to speak about their problems, even with the hotline.
We are really not getting enough children calling us, expressing their concerns. We are trying now a number of new platforms to see if we can encourage them to speak. But I suspect, and I think you know, that the reason our children do not speak to the trauma they experience is because they've never been trained or encouraged to do so. So that we do get calls from adults telling us what children are going through. But I really want the children to start feeling free enough to say, this is happening to me, how can you help me? They're not doing it yet, and I hope that now that we've embarked on a campaign of Instagram and all the things that where there are, that it will encourage them a bit more. Let me say though, that what is happening with the helpline is that, and I suppose this is inevitable in a small country, is that I am receiving a lot of the calls directly to my phone because, you know, they just feel, well, okay, I know that name, so let me call that number, ask somebody if they know her number. So I do get a lot of the calls directly. I also get lots of WhatsApp messages, and I get a lot of emails. Now, interestingly, a lot of them are from adults, or what we call the mature minors, which would be adolescents, if you like, you know, in their late teens, which is understandable. We have not yet encouraged our very young children to speak and articulate their concerns. What, however, is emerging to me is they very seldom speak to feelings. Although they may express depression and sadness, it is usually manifests itself in an appeal for material help. Or, you know, in other words, it's more, they speak to more direct needs, but you as social workers will know that that also means probably other problems that we are not getting to the bottom of. And I would like us to. But in the short term, however, we try to address the material need.
Coming up on the CBC Morning Report, prisoner swaps continue as Israel and Hamas maintain a ceasefire.
It's summer vacation, and CBC TV8 says laugh a little. Your mid-mornings have now included some family-friendly, side-splitting series like The Partridge Family, Benson, and Designing Women. TV not to be missed this vacation. Weekdays from 10 a.m. on CBC TV8. It's Match Day Live from the 246 with host Damian Best. Your all-access pass to the action happening in the BFA Premier League and beyond. Every last Monday of the month on CBC TV8. Kickoff time, 8:30 p.m. with analysis from our panel and highlights of the top performances. You can weigh in on the discussion via WhatsApp on 228-5562. It's Match Day Live from the 246. Don't you miss it.
My friend, you don't plan to get it. Oh, Barbados. Hey, I'm KB Clean. Join me.
A third batch of 39 Palestinian prisoners has been freed as the exchange of captives between Hamas and Israel continue for a third day under a 4-day truce deal. Large crowds of Palestinians took to the streets in Ramallah in the occupied West Bank on Sunday night as they waited for Red Cross buses carrying the prisoners.
The handover happened in Gaza City, in northern Gaza, which has been devastated by the war. These are exclusive Al Jazeera pictures of how that happened. Hamas has also released 3 Thai citizens and 1 dual Russian-Israeli citizen. The International Red Cross has confirmed they've all been transferred out of Gaza. In exchange, Israel has just released 39 Palestinian prisoners. Tariq Abu Azim is in Khan Yunis in the south of the Gaza Strip. And Tariq, so as I just said there, it appears as if this third day of captive prisoner detainee exchanges has taken place as it should do, although we understand that the transfer of captives from Gaza has not taken place entirely through the south into Egypt, but from a crossing close to Gaza City itself.
Yes, as the third phase of swap between Hamas and Israel on the ground just took place before just a couple of minutes, where it has been shown also through a video which shed the light on how the Hamas movement had swapped those prisoners. Generally, they have released the hostages, the Israeli captives, from the central area of Gaza City. This area considered to be a battle zone previously, where different confrontations took place between the Palestinian fighters and the Israeli occupation forces. Now, the release of those hostages came from this central point, which gave a clear sign that the Palestinian resistance, or the Palestinian generally resistant powers in the Gaza Strip, are trying to take control on what is happening on the ground. But meanwhile, these captives who had been released also considered to be the third phase of the swap deal that's happened on the ground. In return, Israel from its side will release a number of Palestinian detainees who were including also women and young children. Now, the majority of Palestinians are rejoicing to the release of hostages from both sides, as also the tranquility on the ground continue without having any new kinds of relentless attacks that took place on the ground. And they are also hoping that this kind of ceasefire might be extended within the coming days, which also will guarantee more release of hostages and more even humanitarian aid that might be flowing into the Gaza Strip under Qatari and even international supervision.
Meanwhile, in Israel, an estimated 100,000 people demonstrated in Tel Aviv to call for the release of all captives held by Hamas.
We've literally just seen the pictures of them arriving at one of the southern border towns to Gaza. You see people on the sides of the road cheering with the flags as the convoy of buses goes past. That's the latest pictures that we've just seen, now confirming that they are in one of the southern borders of Israel, on the border with Gaza. We've also, in the last few minutes, had confirmation from the Israeli military confirming that apart from the 13 Israeli captives, the what are considered foreign nationals, 3 Thai and a dual Israeli-Russian citizen, they have now crossed the Rafah crossing. They've also crossed now through the Israeli checkpoint and are being helicoptered as we speak to one of the hospitals in the Tel Aviv area. Now that means, based on this, that all of those released now are in Israel.
U.S. President Joe Biden says he wants to extend the ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas.
It was a hastily arranged news conference. President Biden saying he didn't want to speak until he was certain the captives had been released safely, and he expressed the hope that the ceasefire would be extended.
Well, look, you know the deal calls for every 10 hostages released to extend another day. So I'm hopeful this is not the end. It's going to continue.
The releases continue as progressive voices in Congress argue that more pressure should be brought to bear on Israel for restraint. This was the president's response earlier in the week.
Mr. President, there are members of your party who would like to see conditions placed on aid to Israel. What is your view on that? They would like to see, a reduction in the bombing and that sort of thing.
Well, I think that's a worthwhile thought, but I don't think if I started off with that, we'd ever gotten to where we are today.
Now the National Security Advisor has attempted to clarify what the president meant.
Well, in that answer, President Biden acknowledged the idea, but he went on to say that his approach, President Biden's approach, which was high-level private diplomacy, has actually generated results.
President Biden wants to ask Congress for another $14 billion in aid to Israel, a giant sum that could well result in louder calls for conditions to be attached.
It's time now to preview what's coming up on Morning Barbados. Well, we'll share with you through SmartWise how you can garner a few new work opportunities outside of Barbados. Plus, Dance Fest 2023 is back after a hiatus, and we'll be sharing more about it, plus the winners of the Spirit of the Nation Gala. That's all coming up right on Morning Barbados at 6:30, but next we have more news, sports, and weather, so stay with us.
I'm Anne St. John, a consultant pediatrician. When packing healthy lunch boxes, do include a fruit, which includes a banana, apple, orange, or grapes to supply fiber. Aim for low-calorie packaged snacks without the mention of flour or sugar amongst the four ingredients on the back label. 1 in 3 children in Barbados is affected by overweight or obesity. Let us join together as parents and care providers to reduce the further development of this chronic non-communicable disease within our communities.
Kids Karaoke is a platform for young aspiring singers to shine and express their musical abilities. Tune in to
It will cost approximately $12 million to comprehensively clear up the discolored water at the Barbados Water Authority's Bowmanston plant. The update was given last night by the BWA Director of Engineering, Charles Leslie, who says the situation is being tackled under 3 major efforts. He was speaking on TV8's The People's Business as the BWA dealt with tackling the breakdowns and discolored water issues.
The cleaning of the upstream catchment and installing the dam, creation of the detention pond, cleaning the sat wells and so forth. That's approximately $1 million Barbados dollars. Then at Bowmanston, the construction of a new reservoir, cleaning, maintaining, or do rehabilitation work on the existing reservoir. That work, making modifications to the distribution system there at Bowmanston and so forth, that is approximately just over $3 million Barbados dollars. And then the final stage in that whole program is the final stage will be the installation of a filtration system, and that's estimated at approximately $8 million Barbados dollars. The maintenance and so forth of the catchment and upstream areas, that will be an ongoing process that we will have to undertake.
Meanwhile, BWA Manager of Water Resources and Environmental Management Unit, Alex Eiffel, gave a time frame in which customers in the north of the island, served by the Allendale system, will start to realize the impact of a filtration system, which recently arrived on the island. He says the system will be used to help alleviate discoloration issues in combination with the ongoing mains replacement program, which is separately estimated at about $30 million.
The contract is almost complete for the contractor, and the civil works that they will take about four months to do, because usually water infrastructure takes time to install. So you have the filtration system coming. Each will play its part. That will reduce any silt that might come from the Allendale well. The mains, we have a significant mains replacement program in the St. Lucie area. And thirdly, we are using an alternative source at Villa Maria and St. Peter to supplement with the water into St. Lucie to give some relief to the lower part of St. Lucie with the discoloration of water. But within the next 5 to 6 months, we will begin to see the impact of the installation of the filtration system at Allendale, and in between that time, you will also see the impacts of the improvement in the mains network in St. Lucie.
Well, tributes are still coming in after the passing of veteran entertainer Richard Stout over the weekend. Prime Minister Mia Amor-Motley has led the glowing tributes that are also coming from scores of well-known entertainers. CBC's Ryan Broom reports.
In her official statement, Prime Minister Motley has described Mr. Stout as a true Bajan icon who has left an indelible mark on our cultural landscape. She says from his early days in the 1960s to his latest endeavors, he has been a driving force in promoting local talent. Ms. Motley says the Cabinet of Barbados agreed to name the amphitheatre at the National Botanical Gardens at Waterford in honor of Mr. Stout, while he could relish the recognition. She says when she visited him yesterday and asked his permission to confer the lasting memorial to his extraordinary contribution to Bajan young people, he was truly touched and readily agreed. The Prime Minister says Mr. Stout's legacy has been deeply intertwined with the Richard Stout Teen Talent Competition for decades, providing a platform that has nurtured countless talents, including now Senator John King, Alison Hines, Edwin Yearwood, and more. Meanwhile, veteran entertainer and past teen talent winner Edwin Yearwood has described Mr. Stout as a father and national hero of many.
It's a tremendous loss for the entertainment fraternity. It's a tremendous loss for Barbados. Someone who's been leading everything with his own initiative from years ago, kept pushing, and people like myself would have benefited tremendously from it. He's going to be sadly missed. Really sadly missed. He was like a father figure to me and so many others, and we hope we can have his legacy live on.
Also paying tribute via social media is soca queen Alison Hines. She says Mr. Stout gave her and many of the entertainers in Barbados' musical fraternity a platform to begin their careers through the Richard Stout Teen Talent Show. She's thanked him for thinking of and giving the youth a chance at a time when there were really no other avenues. Terencia T.C. Coward, another teen talent graduate, recalls meeting Mr. Stout as a brash 15-year-old and how he guided and made a way for her in entertainment through his show. In expressing thanks for the impact on her growth, she says she has never forgotten the lessons he taught her.
Every second tells me the end of a day's work is near.
May he rest in peace. Complaints against police are on the rise in Trinidad and Tobago. However, when it's time to work on some of those cases, the Police Complaints Authority says a major problem arises. The witnesses don't cooperate. TTT has that story.
Between 2021 to 2022, over 1,000 people have gone to the Police Complaints Authority to make reports about incidents involving police officers. CNC3 News understands the most common offences were discreditable conduct, unlawful exercise of authority, and assault. Only 569 of 1,066 reports were investigated. Now, depending on the severity of the case, getting any resolve could take months or even years.
In some cases, those cases are drawn out because we are waiting from the TTPS certain documents, certain reports, certain plans, and those are that is information that is in the hands of the TTPS.
The PCS says in some cases they've not been getting the cooperation of witnesses.
The complainants themselves also too cause a delay. Sometimes they go away and they don't tell us. They change their phone. They have so many different phones and they don't tell us. They change their address and they don't tell us. So many times we are trying to find them to take a statement or to get further information. And because they have not gotten back to us, we have kept the complaint ongoing.
According to the PCA, some complaints expire after 6 months, and these, she says, usually easier to resolve. But criminal cases require more evidence and thorough investigations, so getting justice could take years.
Those are the complicated, more complex criminal matters, such as murders, manslaughters, misbehavior in public office, perverting the course of justice, corruption cases by police officers. Those historically take long, not because of our staffing issues. We have to rely on information, science, and other bits of information, evidence from third parties.
Between October 2014 to September 2022, the PCA has sent 93 complaints to the DPP's office, while 354 were sent to the police commissioner for further action to be taken. When asked if the PCA is satisfied with the pace in which these cases have progressed, it says once they forward their recommendations, its mandate is fulfilled.
In sports, the West Indies Academy are still in the driver's seat in the first four-day match against the emerging Ireland side at the Coolidge Cricket Ground in Antigua. Starting today's second day on 76 for 2, the Academy were led by Joshua Bishop's unbeaten 102 inclusive of 9 fours and 8 sixes and 90 from Teddy Bishop, as the regional lads were all out on 409. Mike Frost took 4 for 89, while Matthew Foster and Gavin Hoey both had 3 wickets apiece. Batting in their second innings, emerging Ireland ended the day on 29 for 3 in their second innings, trailing by 196 runs. Here's a look at the post-tea action.
In some 5 half centuries. Here's a big shot here by Yuan Lane. For his first half century. Thinks about it and strokes it beautifully. Half century to Lane. What a knock. Well played, young man.
It's gone Google there, though.
And Lane is gone all the way.
Just about a lead of 50 or 60 runs. This one's gone high, though.
I think he's undone him.
And it's caught. And that's not enough.
Bam!
When I was on. And that's another one.
Huge! On top of the roof. Here he goes.
Hard.
He pushes it hard. He's thinking for 100. Joshua Bishop is coming back for it. 100 to Joshua Bishop. A maiden first class century. What a knock by the young man. We've seen 100.
And he's out. So the West Indies Academy innings ends at 409 with a lead of 196.
I think at the top of world cricket. Wrapped on the pad.
Close.
Given. Good delivery, Nine Young. Given again.
Got him.
Oh, beauty. Beauty indeed.
And that is as close as it gets. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is stumps.
Scores in the match so far, emerging Ireland 213 and 29 for 3. Windies Academy 409. Let's take a look at the weather now. The barometric pressure stands at 1012.7 millibars. It's a cool 26.1 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 90%, and the winds are blowing out of the east-southeast at 26 kilometers per hour. Present weather, cloudy with slight haze. Sea conditions for Barbados, moderate in open water with swells from 1 to 2 meters and increasing. Small craft operators and sea bathers along western and northwestern coastlines should exercise caution. It's also recommended that you swim at beaches with on-duty lifeguards. And here's a look at how the tides roll in today. Be careful as you head on out. General forecast for Barbados, sunny with cloudy periods with brief isolated light showers. And as we move into the evening period, here's what you can expect. Mix of clear skies and clouds with brief isolated light showers. Our next newscast is Newsday at 12 noon on TV8, followed by The World at 1 via our radio network of stations on 100.7 FM, 98.1 The One, and 94.7 FM. That's the Morning Report. Morning Barbados is next.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, Barbados. Good
Good morning to you indeed on this Monday, November 27th. Good to have you in company, whatever you're doing. Morning, Barbados. It's a rainy day today. They're telling us that we can expect some sunshine, though. I know certainly in my neck of the woods, I'm in the St. Philip area. We had showers early this morning, up until the time that I was leaving to come to work or so. So be careful. Make sure you factor in some extra time to be able to make your way to work and school. And those of you driving, be mindful of the pedestrians on the road. Now, pedestrians, please don't stand next to puddles and then expect to point and stare. You know, you give the terrible eye stare, like, if you splash me, death will happen. That kind of thing. So just be mindful of what's happening on the road. Of course, I always feel for the people just down the street from here in the Map Hill area. Absolutely no sidewalks. And when it's raining, lots and lots of water is running at the side of the street. So they literally have to walk in the middle of the road. We definitely have to work toward doing something about that. Make sure you watch and follow us online as well. We're live on YouTube, and we also link you on Facebook. We're on every social media platform. That's where you go follow CBC or CBC News Barbados. Either way, you'll find us. But wonderful to have you in company wherever you are across the world. We have a great show planned for you today, and we're going to jump right into what's happening by celebrating a big win with the St. Michael Parish Independence Committee. They came out in the top 3 at the just concluded Spirit of the Nation show. So we have to offer absolute congratulations to them. We had an opportunity to link up with them before they actually jumped into the hot seat. And now they're back to share in the congratulations. Clay Stephen, Nisha Cadogan are the parish ambassadors for St. Michael, here resplendent in their white. And they've brought along Darren Burt, who is floor member for the St. Michael Parish Independence Committee. Congratulations, well in order.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh, wonderful. Let me start with you, Darren. Talk to me about the journey to where you are now, being able to make it into the top 3 from such a wonderful group. I know that a lot of you brought much to the table.
Yes. Good morning, Barbados. St. Michael, I'm so proud of these wonderful ambassadors. Yes, as a committee, we spent a lot of time practicing and preparing and rehearsing and shopping and liaising with our costume designers, our formal wear designers, our committee members, bringing in their talents, even picking the persons that would be suitable to go into the backstage of the show and so on. So it's been a lot of sacrifice on our part to help prepare them as well. A lot of running up and down, you know. Stressful sometimes, but a good set of fun as well. You know, making sure that they were on time for all the rehearsals every day, you know, making sure that they were well fed, that their needs were met totally was the responsibility of the committee, and I'm very proud to be an integral part of that. And we really, really, really poured our heart in, especially within the last 2 months, to make sure that they were really on point. And I mean, tears fell like crazy Saturday, last week Saturday. It's been wonderful, just seeing the transformation, just seeing the wonderful confidence that came out. So yes, the committee is indeed proud, and that's our responsibility really, to chaperone them and to be an integral part of their change and to bring out the potentiality that the program really does have.
Wow, that's excellent. Now, you guys walked away with Best Presentation Public Speaking on your parish project. Again, congratulations. And as I said, 3rd place in the Most Outstanding Parish Ambassador category. So let's talk about this project. I'm going to start with you, Clay. Talk to me about what it has meant to you and how you were able to articulate that in a way that you brought the judges and everyone else on board.
Oh dear, well, first thing first, I was very nervous at first, like, but we pretty much, like, I don't know, like, when I went on there, like, hearing everybody cheering and stuff, is like, I just got all this confidence and stuff, and like, hearing everybody, you know, support me was really nice. I also want to say something. We also had a person named Terry that helped us a lot, and honestly, if it weren't for her, I don't think it would have been
as good because she helped us a lot, and it meant a lot to us. It meant a lot to me. And it was just great. It was great.
Oh, that's excellent. Tell me a bit about the project for those people who don't remember.
Our project is I Want Some Veg, which stands for Vision, Enterprise, and Education Equals Growth, and it's about promoting entrepreneurship within the community of St. Michael.
All right, I would imagine it was well received. Tell me about the night of the show, though. You two are sitting here smiling now, but I can just imagine that it was nerve-wracking. Anytime you go on stage, it has to be
It was nerve-wracking, but we had a good support system.
Yep.
All the ambassadors, our committee, our family, our friends. That good support system made us do so good on the day of the show.
All right, great stuff. I'm sure it was a sea of white as well. Yes,
For
white
sure.
representing for St. Michael.
Mm-hmm.
That always makes the difference. The wonderful thing about this program is we have ambassadors here with us celebrating a big win just literally a few days ago, and we're already making an appeal for new people to join the Parish Independence Committee to carry the mantle forward. So over to you, Darren. What does it take for one to be able to join the St. Michael Parish Independence Committee to carry on this torch?
Very good question. We are always searching for people. As a matter of fact, Augusta the PICs across the island have been short. And due to love of country and being able to chaperone these ambassadors, we have had to be doing 2 or 3 people's jobs, as it were. So we are always, and I think at the beginning of January or something, so they usually send out an advertisement for persons from chairpersons to floor persons, and then subcommittees that will also be able to help flesh out the project plan and so on. So it's just a matter of applying, right? And then you'll be called in for an interview, right? You don't need a massive amount of qualifications, just gotta know that you love your country and you're willing to work and to serve. And just throw your hand there. If you're a person that love young people and like to make a difference in your community and bring about that community spirit, and let me know reveling in the transformation that the program can make. You could apply to the Community Independent Secretariat for any of the positions from chairman, deputy chairman, attendant, any of the floor members and so on. We need about 8, and then you go into the subcommittees that would deal with projects and fundraising and so on. And make yourself available.
Absolutely. There's so many people out here who talk about wanting to contribute to the community. This is a wonderful way to do it. Nisha, for you, how would you say being a part of this program has helped to contribute to the young lady we see sitting here today, and how have you changed for the better?
Honestly, it got me out my comfort zone, because I would not be sitting here on Mornin Barbados talking to you right now. And the program is fun, it's interactive, you get to meet new people. And the ambassadors this year were so amazing. Our committee was so amazing, so supportive. If you was ever feeling down, they were there to support us. And we really appreciate this program so much.
Oh, I hear that. And we love to salute young people who are excelling in whatever area that they feel close to, or they're tied to. What about you? Tell me, Clay. How would you say the program has changed you?
Oh, it has changed me a lot, that's for sure. If you told me I was going to be here, I would not have believed you, that's for sure. It helped with my confidence a lot. When I first started, I was so nervous, I was barely talking to anyone. I remember my first public speaking was so bad. I was visibly shaking on the people stage. But it helped me out so much. It got me out my comfort zone. It helped me meet new people. Everybody in the program is just amazing people, and it meant a lot to me, honestly. It helped a lot.
Good stuff. You guys did a fantastic job. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Well deserved.
Thank
Darren,
you.
I know you have some activities coming up in this month of November. The last few days that are left, because we're in the final week, as we look toward Independence Day celebrations later this week.
Yes. I just want to emphasize, right? Saturday was so much energy coming from. You know what I mean? Like, so much energy, unreal. Anyhow, let me go on to this one. I gotta read it here so I get exact. The Bevel Women in Action are going to have, and this is hosted by a former committee member. So you see how the connection is? Even the former committee members still want to make an impact into St. Michael. Gail Peters. And she is accustomed having an Independence Family Fun Day, okay, on behalf of the Bevel Women in Action. And this is going to be on Thursday, November the 30th. It's going to be at Fields Place, Bevel, St. Michael, from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Okay? You got toys, tombola, food, fish cakes, conkeys, drinks, plants, clothes, etc.
Well, nobody can say no now. Conkeys and fish cakes. I mean, like,
and they think it's conkeys
everybody's
and
there.
too, right? So, Family Fun Day, November the 30th. You cannot miss it. We've spent our time preparing them. We have had our Rare White Fridays as well. We are soon going to be posting those pictures on Facebook and what's not of people wearing the white and stuff like that.
I guess I don't qualify. No, wear white. Well, I'll try. Wear white.
You're from St. Philip, so you could wear purple and put a piece of white somewhere.
I'll have to wear a shirt with all colors, but I'll work it out.
That's no problem at all. Thank you so very much. That's it for us. Just the Family Fun Day, November the 30th, and we expect everyone to come out, and participate.
Yes,
we're going to have some really good entertainment.
Wonderful, Darren. Your personal experience is very, very important as a floor member. I've known you for quite some time as a former schoolmate.
Yes.
Yes. You know, what has this done for you, being able to give back in this way? I know you mentioned that you love to work with younger people, and you talked about how much effort you have to put into get these kind of results. What does it do for you personally? Let's encourage a few more people to pour into what's happening in our community.
In addition to getting tired, but in addition to that, it's the excitement of getting ready for the show. It is the excitement that you see from these persons here, and also being able to motivate them when things get a little tight, a little tired. They be like, we putting this heavy thing on me, and they can't even move it, and they're trembling, and you're seeing that transformation. It just buoys your spirit. And it really gives you that motivation to put in the extra effort as committee members, putting in our various talents to make sure that we get the results. Even planning the parish talent and winning that one too. I mean, that was amazing. But the decisions that we made and so on, and the excitement, the chemistry of seeing everything coming together is so exciting. And most importantly, seeing the impact. I mean, we had in the chat that Terry was missing them, and they said, man, look, we can't be our ambassador for another year. I mean, it was such a tearjerker.
Not a tearjerker.
Well, for them, for me, it was like, oh, that is the sort of thing that would make you want to go back again, even though that at some points in time you really felt like pulling stunts. Like, you got to deal with these people. But when you see the transformation, when you see that your ambassadors won't go for another year, I mean, what more can you say?
How long have you been a part of the Parish Independence Committee?
From 2020. Obviously, we shut down because of COVID, and they asked us to serve another year. And then I served another year and another year. So that's all.
You're loving it.
Yeah.
Don't even try to put it like that. So
Right,
Darren
so-
Burt, the floor member, Nisha Cadogan, Parish Ambassador, and Clay Stephen, I almost said Clay Aiken, Clay Stephen, Parish Ambassador for St. Michael, representing for St. Michael. They took third spot for the most outstanding parish ambassadors overall. And they also won another prestigious title, third place, public speaking, parish project. You know, they came out on top of that, best presentation. So good stuff. I wish you all the best in future. And I certainly hope that you continue to work along with the committee to bring some other people along, all right?
Yes, that's a plan.
Yeah, that's definitely the
Michael.
plan.
And you know I was cheering for you too. I was wearing white somewhere. Good stuff. All right, we're going to take a break and come back here on Morning Barbados.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Karaoke is a platform for young aspiring singers to shine and express their musical abilities. Tune in to CBC TV8 on Mondays at 5:30 p.m. and repeat it on Saturdays at 2 p.m. and enjoy the performances of these talented young singers.
For the past 19 years, QFM has been sharing with you, learning from you, and together building a community for all mature audiences. That's why we say Q is good for you. To our Q family, we say thank you for staying connected to Q.
Morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
7 minutes to go before the 7 o'clock hour. Wonderful to have you with us. It's a rainy morning. In some places, other places people are saying absolutely no rain. So, we're thankful for whatever it is. Now, there's so much happening, and since 2020, we've all been looking for different things to do. Some people lost their jobs and have been looking at how they can upskill, how they can, expand on their knowledge and expertise. People are still looking for jobs. Maybe you're looking to switch from one position, make that big switch. Well, we have a program to introduce you to called StartWise that is an initiative, really, of the government, in a manner of speaking. So we have two people here with us who are going to shed some more light on the program and let us know exactly how we can become involved. Now, Celeste Foster is Director of Operations with StartWise Barbados, and Michael Rosenberg is Director of Programs with StartWise. So, good morning, welcome.
Good morning. It's nice to be here.
It's good to have you with us. All right, so Celeste, let's start with you, Ms. Foster. Talk to us a little bit about the program and how it came into being.
Well, perhaps that's a question better suited to Michael. Michael would have come earlier in 2023 and met with the government officials and introduced the whole StartWise concept to Barbados. And I happened to be recruited by Michael during that journey. So perhaps Michael can share the beginnings.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great to be here. Good morning,
Wonderful
Barbados.
to have you.
Yes. So StartWise is a 3-year-old startup, and we're really happy to be partnering with the Prime Minister of Barbados and the government of Barbados to be launching job matching and upskilling programs here on the island. Me and my co-founders have been working in this space, helping work with employers and connect with job seekers around the world. Collectively, we've got over 50 years of experience between the three of us who founded this company 3 years ago. And we're excited to be bringing these programs to Barbados now.
Talk to us about, what makes up the program. How do you get to be a part of StartWise?
So we start by building relationships with employers so we can figure out what the high demand skills are and what real job opportunities are existing online where people can build their career and advance their salaries and access really great jobs. So we're here to look for anybody who's hungry to start a career online or take their next leap in the next chapter of their career online with a remote job. So if you're interested in our programs, we're hosting community workshops right now. We've reached over 300 people so far with these workshops, and we'd like to reach another 1,000 in the next 2 or 3 weeks. And what we're looking for in those workshops is to offer free training to the community and also to recruit 200 people for our programs launching in January. So you can go to startwisebarbados.com, sign up for these workshops, and let us know that you're interested in applying for our full programs at those workshops.
All right, that's truly exciting. Ms. Foster, can you tell us a little bit about those areas of business that you're working toward? I know that Mr. Rosenberg talked about building relationships with employers, but sometimes as Barbadians, when we see these wonderful opportunities online, we don't automatically think they apply to us because of our placement in the world and so on. So let's talk about some of these areas that you're looking to move people into.
So first off, you don't have to come with a high skill or anything like that. What we're looking for is what we call learning velocity, your ability to learn. And we know that Barbadians learn and they learn quickly. So you come in and we kind of evaluate where you are And then there's a program that starts in January where we move you along to where you ought to be to meet with an employer. So some of the areas that we are looking at, we call them career tracks because it's not a specific career, but it's broader than that. So we have sales, marketing, customer success, and data. And as you know, data opens so many avenues for our people. So what would you need to participate? An open mind? Commitment.
I have that.
A time commitment to put in because it will take we will evaluate you along a scale that says you can be a novice today, but in a month, in 3 months, in 6 months, you may very well be very close to being expert, that somebody would say, hey, I want to hire this person. I didn't know Barbados had this level, this quality of persons that I could employ.
One thing that comes to mind from what you said, really stands out rather, is customer success. I like that. I like the idea of not necessarily limiting it to a single outline of what you should do, but what the outcome will be, which I would imagine is what upskilling and so on is all about. Now, you mentioned, Mr. Rosenberg, that you have a few events coming up in specialization workshops. The first is today. So let's talk a little bit about that and then moving to the others.
Yeah, absolutely. So we offer workshops both online and in person. So today's workshop is online. We'll have more online workshops tomorrow. We also have a mixer coming up this Friday at 10 Habitat. So if you want to come have a drink and ask some questions with our team, that would be a great time to come out for that. The workshops that we're hosting today and tomorrow, we'll be hosting more next week. These are to cater to a wide range of experience levels. So if you're a novice and you're trying to figure out what career track is for you, this workshop caters to that. If you're a pro and you're interested in making a career change or going deeper into your field, we cater to that as well in those 4 career tracks that Celeste mentioned.
All right, that's beautiful. Coming up next week, so there are online specializations or online specialization workshops, and then you have the community workshops. So let's delve into them a little bit deeper so people understand how they can participate and where you will be.
So our community workshops, on Tuesday we're going to be at the Spikestone Resource Center. This is tomorrow, we're at the Spikestone Resource Center. And next Monday, we are at the Silver Hill Center. So if you think, I want to come, I want to hear more about this, feel free. And for those persons who are not quite sure, what we suggest you do is to go to startwise.io/interested, and we have career success coaches. And what they will do, once you say you're interested and you want more information, within 48 hours, our career success coaches will reach out to you and try to help answer your questions and get you on the path to becoming a StartWise Pro in January.
Oh, that's beautiful. So let's talk again about the people you're targeting in terms of numbers, so people understand, you know, the magnitude of this, because sometimes we hear about recruitment, but the numbers are so limited. When we think about jobs that are available online, you know, let's break that down too. So you're saying to us, you don't necessarily have to pack up, leave your family, go away from home. You're now working in an environment or working in a way that you can still be here and make some money outside of the island.
So we want to start with 200 people for our full program in January, and we want to reach over 1,000 leading up to that. So we can offer this free training, and we can make sure that the people who come to these trainings are ready to commit to our programs, and they like what they see, and they feel that it's for them. So those 200 spots in January are when we're going to be ready to go all in with the resources and support that we provide. Career success coaching, upskilling and training, matching and relationships with employers who are hiring for jobs. And the reason that these employers are excited about Barbados, or why we think more and more of them will be excited about Barbados the more they hire from our programs, is a couple reasons. First of all, people here are highly educated and fast learners. The time zone works out really well. You don't have to hire somebody who's in a really far away time zone. English language is a first language in the island. So there's a lot of reasons that these employers around the world who are looking for talented people, looking to grow their teams, would want to hire from Barbados. So after we start with those 200, that's just the beginning. And once we start getting them employed, we'll scale up and be able to serve more people next year and beyond.
All right, I'm hoping that this will serve a wide variety of people as well, because usually in this part of the world, we tend to see people of a certain age. You know, once you become a certain age, we tend to think, okay, it's time to retire and take it easy and go plant some plants outside. but here's an opportunity to go in a totally direction, maybe pick up a whole new skill set, career path, who knows? So the opportunities seem endless.
They are. And what we're saying is we are obviously welcoming young people. We're welcoming people who are underemployed, because we do have people who are underemployed. We're welcoming people who are looking for that different pathway. We're welcoming mothers who would prefer to be at home, you know, because it's a remote opportunity. And as long as you have the space and the commitment and the ability to work from home, imagine sitting in your home and earning an income globally.
Oh, that's beautiful. Talk to me about your ideal outcome, Mr. Rosenberg, going into these community workshops and online workshops. You know, let's speak it into being. What are you hoping for by the end of next week? Because there are quite a few this week and into next week.
So we want to keep having more people at our workshops. The 300 plus that we've had so far has been a great experience. We've had over 100 applicants, and we've seen exactly what we expected to see when we met the Prime Minister earlier this year, which is a lot of talent, a lot of hunger, a lot of inspiration, a lot of desire for people to take this next step in their career. So what we want to see in these workshops is for you to come to these workshops and to tell your family and friends about these workshops. And then at these workshops, to really engage with the material. This might be a different experience than you might be used to in a training environment. We use things that sometimes feel like games or sometimes feel like role play, improvisational experiences, but are designed with the sciences of learning for how you can learn high demand skills. We picked these career paths because these are the highest demand career paths we could find that don't take years of experience to prepare for. So if you come to these workshops, we want to watch you engage and speak up and interact with each other and ask us questions so we know that you're confident that we're a good fit for you. And then we'd extend the top 200 people we find an invitation to join our programs in January.
Well, is there a registration process?
Well, the registration process is just what Michael said. You come, we engage, and as you participate, the more you participate, there are actually algorithms that are running as you answer questions, as you participate, that tells us what specialization you might be a best fit for. So you're having fun, you're learning. Big for us though is what we call mindset, being ready for that global space, because sometimes in Barbados and Caribbean we can be a little bit laid back. So getting out there, understanding that learning is not always in the traditional way that we have experienced it, but learning is also engaging and putting ourselves out there and really fully immersing ourselves. So our workshops are designed to extract that from people, and then along with that our career success coaches engage them as well. So there is not an application in the formal sense or traditional sense, but as you engage with us, as you participate, we are able to gather so much information that allows us to make the selection.
Are you encouraging people then to participate in multiple workshops?
Yeah, absolutely. Come one, come all, come often is our slogan.
All right, I love that. Come one, come all, come often. How about that? Michael Rosenberg, Director of Programs with StartWise, and Celeste Foster, Director of Operations with the company. They're here working along with the government to really offer Barbadians a global opportunity to build pathways to global jobs. There's a mixer coming up on Friday, December 1st, the best month in the year. Yeah, as we get past independence, let's not forget that. But they're also having some workshops coming up. Let's tell you quickly about them. Today, 6 o'clock online. Tuesday, tomorrow, 9:30 and 6 p.m. online. Wednesday, November 29th, 12 noon and 6 p.m. Community workshops on tomorrow, Tuesday, 12 noon at Spikestown Resource Center. Monday the 4th, 12 noon and 3 p.m. at the Silver Hill Community Center, and a mixer at 10 Habitat, like we told you, on Friday, December 1st at 5:30. The website is startwise.io. Make sure you go check them out. Thank you for sharing with us.
Thank you for having us.
Possibilities are endless, so don't miss the opportunity. We're going to take another break on Morning Barbados, and come on back. Stay with us.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Are you a youth group 4-H club, school, Cub Scout or Brownie Pack, or any organization or club with children ages 4 to 11 years? If yes is the answer, then we at Fun School, we're looking for you. Let's have fun singing, dancing, listening to amazing stories, doing craft, and so much more. I'm such a kid at heart. But to be part of this fun and exciting new season of Fun School, just simply send an email to Alicia Alves Grant at aagrant@cbc.bb for further details. Fun School is back, and we're looking for you.
While you go about your business, we go about our business, and that is gathering the news. Stay up to date at CBC News Barbados on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Get news update on radio throughout the day. And join us for the CBC News Night at 7 every night. CBC News team is on the job and bringing you the news.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
6 minutes after 7 o'clock, time for an update of the news. There's concern several Barbadian children are living in homes without electricity. Child rights expert Faith Marshall-Harris says it's an issue many Barbadians are not aware of, but one the island has to address. She's been made aware of the development from her work with the Faith Marshall-Harris Sandy Lane Charitable Trust Helpline for Children at Risk. She made the comments at a Barbados Association of Professional Social Workers special presentation at Warren's Office Tower, St. Michael, in recognition of International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women.
I have started a project where I'm trying to help a lot of families get electricity restored. One of the things that, well, I don't know that one is as conscious of as one should be, at least I speak for myself. How many families in Barbados, let me rephrase it, how many children are living in situations where the electricity has been turned off because the bill has not been paid over so many months? And that lack of electricity, to me, is crucial. I had a small taste of it. Hurricane Elsa, I had no electricity for 7 days. And I then knew how painful that is in terms of your inability to do so many things. And how much of the food is spoiled and you can't store it and you have all the devices that you depend on in your daily life survival, it came to naught. And I can just imagine what it feels like to be a child coming home, and if they haven't been able to finish homework by a certain time, and no, at this time of the year in particular, and you literally have no electricity.
Ms. Marshall-Harris has also been speaking about challenges getting more young children to speak about their problems, even with the hotline.
We are really not getting enough children calling us, expressing their concerns. We are trying now a number of new platforms to see if we can encourage them to speak. But I suspect, and I think you know, that the reason our children do not speak to the trauma they experience is because they have never been trained or encouraged to do so. So that we do get calls from adults telling us what children are going through. But I really want the children to start feeling free enough to say, this is happening to me, how can you help me? They're not doing it yet, and I hope that now that we've embarked on a campaign of Instagram and all the things where there are, that it will encourage them a bit more. Let me say, though, that what is happening with the helpline is that, and I suppose this is inevitable in a small country, is that I am receiving a lot of the calls directly to my phone. because, you know, they just feel, well, okay, I know that name, so let me call that number or ask somebody if they know her number. So I do get a lot of the calls directly. I also get lots of WhatsApp messages, and I get a lot of emails. Now, interestingly, a lot of them are from adults, or what we call the mature minors, which would be adolescents, if you like, you know, in their late teens, which is understandable. We have not yet encouraged our very young children to speak and articulate their concerns. What, however, is emerging to me is they very seldom speak to feelings. Although they may express depression and sadness, it is usually manifests itself in an appeal for material help. Or, you know, in other words, it's more, they speak to more direct needs, but you as social workers will know that that also means probably other problems that we are not getting to the bottom of. And I would like us to. But in the short term, however, we try to address the material need.
It will cost approximately $12 million to comprehensively clear up the discolored water at the Barbados Water Authority's Bowmanston plant. The update was given last night by the BWA Director of Engineering, Charles Leslie, who says the situation is being tackled under three major efforts. He was speaking on TV8's The People's Business as the BWA dealt with tackling the breakdowns in discolored water issues.
The cleaning of the upstream catchment and installing the dam, creation of the detention pond, cleaning the sat wells and so forth. That's approximately $1 million Barbados dollars. Then at Bowmanston, the construction of a new reservoir, cleaning, maintaining, or do rehabilitation work on the existing reservoir. That work, making modifications to the distribution system there at Bowmanston and so forth, that is approximately just over $3 million Barbados dollars. And then the final stage in that whole program is the final stage will be the installation of a filtration system, and that's estimated at approximately $8 million Barbados dollars. The maintenance and so forth of the catchment and upstream areas, that will be an ongoing process that we will have to undertake.
Meanwhile, BWA Manager of Water Resources and Environmental Management Unit, Alex Eiffel, gave a time frame in which customers in the north of the island served by the Allendale system will start to realize the impact of a filtration system, which recently arrived in the island. He says the system will be used to help alleviate discoloration issues in combination with the ongoing mains replacement program, which is separately estimated at about $30 million.
The contract is almost complete for the contractor, and the civil works that they will take about 4 months to do, because usually water infrastructure takes time to install. So you have the filtration system coming. Each will play its part. That will reduce any silt that might come from the Allendale well. The mains, we have a significant mains replacement program in the St. Lucie area. And thirdly, we are using an alternative source at Villa Maria and St. Peter to supplement with the water into St. Lucie to give some relief to the lower part of St. Lucie with the discoloration of water. But within the next 5 to 6 months, we will begin to see the impact of the installation of the filtration system at Allendale, and in between that time, you will also see the impacts of the improvement in the mains network in St. Lucie.
Tributes are still coming in after the passing of veteran entertainer Richard Stout over the weekend. Prime Minister Mia Motley has led the glowing tributes that are also coming from scores of well-known entertainers. CBC's Ryan Broom has that report.
In her official statement, Prime Minister Motley has described Mr. Stout as a true Bajan icon who has left an indelible mark on our cultural landscape. She says from his early days in the 1960s to his latest endeavors, he has been a driving force in promoting local talent. Ms. Motley says the Cabinet of Barbados agreed to name the amphitheatre at the National Botanical Gardens at Waterford in honor of Mr. Stout, while he could relish the recognition. She says when she visited him yesterday and asked his permission to confer the lasting memorial to his extraordinary contribution to Bajan young people, he was truly touched and readily agreed. The Prime Minister says Mr. Stout's legacy has been deeply intertwined with the Richard Stout Teen Talent Competition for decades, providing a platform that has nurtured countless talents, including now Senator John King, Alison Hines, Edwin Yearwood, and more. Meanwhile, veteran entertainer and past Teen Talent winner Edwin Yearwood has described Mr. Stout as a father and national hero of many.
It's a tremendous loss for the entertainment fraternity. It's a tremendous loss for Barbados. Someone who's been leading everything with his own initiative from years ago, kept pushing, and people like myself would have benefited tremendously from it. He's going to be sadly missed, really sadly missed. He was like a father figure to me, and so many others, and we hope we can have his legacy live on.
Also paying tribute via social media is soca queen Alison Hines. She says Mr. Stout gave her and many of the entertainers in Barbados' musical fraternity a platform to begin their careers through the Richard Stout Teen Talent Show. She's thanked him for thinking of and giving the youth a chance at a time when there were really no other avenues. Terencia T.C. Coward, another Teen Talent graduate, recalls meeting Mr. Stout as a brash 15-year-old and how he guided and made a way for her in entertainment through his show. In expressing thanks for the impact on her growth, she says she has never forgotten the lessons he taught her.
Every second tells me the end of a day's work is near.
We've lost a true icon. Well, that's the update of news. Our next newscast is Newsday at 12 noon here on TV8. That'll be followed by The World at 1 on our radio network of stations, 100.7 FM, 98.1 The One, and 94.7 FM. Morning Barbados continues after this.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb. And together we will travel the world.
Oh, hi. My name is Stacia Whitaker, and I'm a registered dietitian nutritionist and a member of the Heart and Stroke Childhood Obesity Prevention Coalition. My motto is when in doubt, leave it out, and it goes for when I'm eating, because sometimes things have ingredients that we're not sure of, and I like to keep it simple. And if I'm eating something and I'm not sure the ingredients in that particular thing, then I choose to leave it out. So I keep my snacking simple with fruit, nuts, or just water. It's easy to remember, there's no added ingredients, and it's also very nutritious. So remember, childhood obesity is real, so choose healthier alternatives. And when in doubt, leave it out.
Enjoy movies, soaps, drama, comedy, inspiration.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
It's time for the Mornin Barbados Health Tip, brought to you by Glucerna. Bring on the day.
I'll tell you a little bit about the Diabetes Association of Barbados. It was established in April of 1975 with combined approaches to government on behalf of members and off-site screening programs for children and adults. That tape was brought to you with the compliments of Glucerna. Bring on the day.
The Morning Barbados Health Tip was brought to you by Glucerna. Bring on the day.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Enjoy movies, soaps, drama, comedy, inspiration, education, music, and more. You get it all when you get MCTV, because MCTV gives you more.
The facts say Morning Barbados reaches an audience of over 50,000 and Newsnight reaches over 56,000. It's simple. When you advertise, you're getting your message to over 50,000 of your potential customers. Make the call to CBC Sales Department today and watch your business grow. Contact us at 467-5559 or email marketing@cbc.bb. From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Hey, 21 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Monday. Certainly hope you're not having a hard start, because this next story is sure to pick you up in more ways than one. Joining us for our personality interview today is DaCosta Jordan, who is an artist who goes by the name of Cossie's International. Good morning. Good to have you with us.
Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning, Caribbean. Good morning, world.
All right,
thanks for having me.
All right, so you beautified our set. I understand that you've brought quite a few paintings to share with us this morning. How many in total?
23.
23.
Yeah.
Is this, does this represent all of the paintings that you've done?
No, I got many more paintings down
Okay,
there.
so these are just a few.
Yeah, for Mornin Barbados. I do specifically for y'all to see.
Oh, okay. Now, let's start at the very beginning, because you kept telling me all morning, I'm not an artist. I'm not an artist.
No.
And I kept saying, stop saying that, stop saying that. Tell me how you started painting. You said during the pandemic.
Yeah. It's like, I was home one day, just, bored. Everybody confused, nobody know what to do, So I just said, you know what, forget everything. Let's take a walk. So I take a walk down behind me and Massey in Whole Town, look at some mangoes, and I found a piece of card, all right? So I take that piece of card home, and I say, you know what, I'm going to start painting on it. And I put my first 4 drawings on that piece of card. And the rest is history. I just start painting.
So you've been painting ever since then?
Yeah.
All right, so what did you do those first 4 paintings with? Because if you didn't paint, obviously you didn't have paint or what have you. Did you just
pencil. I just start with a pencil. And when I draw this painting, I take it over to this guy, this security guard that's working at O3s, the guest house, O3s. Because he saw me outside the building, looking at the building down behind this, right? So he thought he was freaking out. But he was seeing me, I wasn't seeing him. So I take the painting, the drawing and show him, he says, Cos, you got good talent. And when you get rich, don't forget to fill up PSB. Just like that. And I take that to heart, right? So I just keep on pinning. I paint the whole West Coast. Everything. I paint from Port Charles. Picture Port Charles. I paint Bridgetown. I paint everything. I got a West Coast series in my other bag over there. I just start painting.
So tell me about
it's God. God do
that first day, when you were walking in that area that you described in Whole Town, what were you thinking? What happened? What came to you that all of a sudden
I just wanted mangoes.
You saw something and you decided,
no,
I'm going to paint?
No,
what was the process?
No, I just wanted mangoes. I said, well, let's take a walk, right? But when I found the card, I just knew that I could do something with it. I didn't want to just leave it. So I take it out full, I put it in my bag.
Lemonade.
Take it out, fill up my bag. And that's, you know, the rest of history that I just take home and I start painting.
What did painting do for you throughout the pandemic?
Man, a whole lot. 'Cause I was broke and then I just started painting, started making everybody that I did the painting for was happy with it. Everybody I did the painting for was happy with it. Then I met a couple of people like Simon Cowell and A$AP Rocky, and it was by my work, you know. Yeah, man.
So you're telling me that A$AP Rocky and Simon Cowell
By my
both
work.
have caused these international
National
pieces?
work. Yeah, of course they do.
That's excellent.
Mhm.
Yeah. So what do you feel like? What does it do for you to be able to paint? I mean, now you're on canvas. Now you're obviously using
Acrylics.
Acrylic paint.
Mhm.
So you've been elevating the
Yeah, man.
experience.
Yeah, and the first time I went to the art shop, because what happened really, I was at the beach that evening, and I don't know open up, you know what I mean? And I was drinking beer and stuff, right? So I was just there sitting, because I sell jewelry on the beach as well, right? I was a jewelry man all my life. I never was an artist, right? So I was desperate for paper. So this tourist guy just gave me $50. He thought I was going to buy beer and with the boys. I say, is this $50? I got tired of 50 grand. He says, is he crazy? How is he going to do that? And the next morning I went to the art hub and I bought 50,000 paper. And I started painting. You know what I mean? It's a passion for me now. I'm half man, half paint right now. Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, I'm
it's
serious.
a passion for you now.
Yeah, I just love it. Look.
Yeah, talk to me about the paintings.
I do picture the boss.
All right.
You know what I mean? She gotta have this one too. You know what I mean? That's the boss, right? So I gotta give her that. You know what I mean?
That's beautiful. How do you determine what you want to paint?
I just paint. I'm half man, half paint. I paint anything and everything. I paint the whole West Coast. This lady Alex Jordan. All right. When I first started, I was like on Thunder Bay Beach, and so I was talking to her. She says, "Name it the West Coast series." I said, "Okay, that's a good idea." You know what I mean? See, you can make it. You can call it the West Coast series because she heard me talking. I paint the whole West Coast, right? She said, "But you can name it the West Coast." She had confidence in me. You know how you say she had. So the fact that she really said it to me, right? I know that it can happen. If you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Talk to me about some of these places that you've painted, if you can point them out. We're trying to see if we can recognize them. After all, it's independent.
Yeah.
So let's see if we can pinpoint what we're talking about with the West Coast series.
Lone Star, I paint Port St. Charles, St. Peter's Bay. I got the whole West Coast in my bag. Is a whole different. I would have to come and do a whole different series for you, so you can highlight it from the TV. I paint the whole West Coast. I'm the only man can say, well, I paint Line Grove.
Wow.
When I shut down, because there's nobody around, I just paint. I paint Cobblers Cove, I paint everything on the West Coast. And then I paint it.
Has the jewelry though taken a backseat? Because you're now saying you're a half man, half paint. I didn't hear anything about jewelry.
Yeah, but I do jewelry for all my life. You know what I mean? I do jewelry for a lot of years. You know, it's time for to graduate now. You know.
Something different.
Yeah, but I still do the jewelry because that big started really. You know, but you know how long it take me to get a first sale. Sometimes it take me 200 people before I get one sale. You know what I mean? So it's time to graduate now. You know what I mean? So God just do this for me. I ain't got the control of this, you know. God do this. Father God do this for me, you know. So I just give thanks.
What does painting do for you? I want you to tell us how it makes you feel.
It makes me more calmer, more humble, more. You know what I mean? I don't rope people anymore. You know what I mean? It's my own little vibe, my own. Nobody don't see me. I be inside pain. From work, home, pain. Right? That's how you operate. Nobody don't see me. I don't line from the block, I don't line from the shop, I don't line no way. Work, home, pain. That's me.
That's good stuff. I know you have a brother who was in the arts as well.
Yeah, the Mighty Dragon, yeah, that's my brother, yeah. I want to give my conduct to the family too, you know what I mean? And you know, that hurt me too to know Richard was a very good person. He helped a lot of youths in the entertainment industry. And it's a saddening thing to know that he passed away. Right? And I don't want to say another conduct to a friend of mine called Max that lives in the UK. He get knocked down by a car or by a van in Western by John Moore shop. I don't know if you remember how the reggae band, Jab band. He one of the guys that helped me produce the music. And it's sad to hear that he passed away like that. You know what I mean? So my condolences to he and his mom, his whole family too in the UK. For real.
All right, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. So we can find you on the West Coast. Where can we go to get these pieces and to get ourselves in the same category of Simon Cowell and who all have copies of your master pieces?
And this story about me and Simon Cowell, I was by Lone Star walking in my evenings and I was just trying to sell some jewelry, right? And I didn't know what it was. So the next couple of days I was walking a bit and some guests told me, I saw you last night with a movie with you're famous. I saw you with Simon Cowell. I said, me? I said, I don't know. What are you talking about? He said, man, that guy, that little boy, that's Simon Cowell. I said, really? So the next time I saw him now, we had a little vibe, you know, and he didn't just want a turtle.
What did you tell him?
I just tried my art and stuff.
But no, you know it was Simon Cowell, so you still, you know, y'all Bajans don't know.
No.
So, okay, so the first time you didn't know, but this time you know it's Simon Cowell.
But
So
it's for me, right? For me, celebrities on the West Coast, we see them every time. So like, yeah, you want Jackson today? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Today you want a boat ride?
So you were like, yo, Simon.
Normal, yeah. It's normal vibe, you know? It's
okay.
not like you know what I mean? So he cool, man. Simon is a very nice person.
Yeah.
Not a respect for him, you know what I mean? He didn't want a turtle for his little boy, right? So I just drew a turtle. I drew a big boat. Simon and his son on the boat, and he pointed at two turtles, a big one and a small one with a fish in his mouth. Right? So when he saw it...
How long did it take you to draw all of that?
Probably maybe a day and a half or whatever, you know what I mean? And he was at Lone Star with Rihanna mom, his wife, his little boy, and probably nanny and stuff around there, you know? So when I wrote the painting and said, Simon, hold on, I did that for Eric, man. That's for Eric, you know? So when he opened it and see it, he stared up and says, look at that. That's fantastic. That's amazing. That's me. That's Eric. You know, he freaked out, right? But he just looking for a turtle. You know what I mean? So he says, that's amazing. Come here. So, you know, he loved it, you know?
Don't tell me for the next story you didn't recognize ASAP Rocky either.
No, I didn't. Honest to God, I didn't. Because what happened is I was walking up Gibbs Beach, and it was like a place called Sleeves, where they stay at.
Yeah.
So I was walking, you know, he was on a jet ski. So this guy said, man, I want to see, because I have my drum, I have my art, and it was moving, you know what I mean? I was going to see another client, right? So this guy on the jet ski said, this dark dude I know, I want to see you guy, you know, but there's a whole lot of group, black people on the beach too, you know, but they was his family, I didn't know this, right? So he said, we come back to you, man, like that. Just like that, I come back to you, man. So I'm going to see the client and then they come back. Right like that, seriously. And then...
you told ASAP Rocky, you have to wait on me.
Yeah, coming back now, man. Hold that, So I went, the client come back and then the guy that rented the jet ski said, Cossie, that's ASAP Rocky. This Rihanna boy. I said, okay, man, I'll relax.
You treated good now?
Yeah, I relax. I get to relax now. And then, you know, you read this for an hour or 2 hours or jet ski and I was having fun. And his mom, his sister, his brothers and cousins, they were there. And they buy all of my stuff and they buy my pens. Yeah, he bought his first pen for me. For the first son from Rihanna. Signed by me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a privilege. And it's amazing that...
I got a picture on my phone to show you me, ASAP Rocky.
Wow, that's amazing. You should have shared them with us so we can share them here. But I'm just amazed that for somebody who started in 2020, you already have so many paintings.
I paint every day for 3 years straight, darling. Every day for 3 years straight. And every morning I get out and like you said, on the beach, right? And then every evening I go running up the hill, run the pull up 10 times. Every evening for 3 years straight.
Wow.
That's what I did.
This is an amazing thing.
Thank you.
And you said that it came to you from...
Natural.
From God in the
God,
most...
yeah. It's just Father God, yeah. Father God.
In the most surprising way.
Yeah. Father God just did it. And that's talking about saints. Father God. And this old guy tell me when I get rich, don't forget to pay his bill. That hit me right. He said you're going to buy land and give me one. I said, this man telling me though, you know, this one with little scraps, right? The first, I got them in there still. My first paintings. Yeah, man. And from there, I just start painting.
Wow. You really lit up the Morning Barbados set this morning.
I know I was going to do that.
Who's this guy next to you? I was trying to figure this one out.
That's Frank Sinatra.
All right, turn it around so we can see Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
All right, good stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
You definitely are painting all types of things and people.
Anything, man.
And who's that?
This a guy. This is a saxophone guy. An old saxophonist.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know. This one here. I think this one is Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. So
You're painting everybody from
everything.
Dolly Parton to Mia Motley.
I paint anything. That's me. I'm half man, half paint, man. I'm just painting. I'm just painting, right? Just painting, right? I'm enjoying it too. You know? It's a different life.
That's important.
Yeah, it's a different vibe, a different life. You do different things. You know, you hang out with nice people. You know, I like that. My T-shirt is good energy all the time. When you buy a T-shirt from me, I try to create a movement where you have my T-shirt, you got good energy, good vibe, no bad energy at all. That's why I do this with these colors, right?
You definitely are a lot of energy.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Thanks for coming and sharing. I don't know how you managed to get all these paintings here. We seemingly have been putting up paintings for the last 20 minutes, but I love it.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely gorgeous. Congratulations to you. I'll be looking for you next time I'm on the West Coast, man.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I mean,
Where can we find you to buy?
I normally probably at the Seashell restaurant. You know, because I got to big up the guys at Sister Restaurant too, and my man Chris, you know what I mean, his family, everybody. And there's another guy called Mr. Vic in PSB, you know what I mean? But you can find me any party West Coast. Everybody love me, everybody know Cossy National, everybody know Cossy. You could, from Port Charles, the security girls, but the whole West Coast know Cossy National. Everybody know Cossy National, yeah.
That's why he had to do the West Coast.
Coast, yeah, it's the West Coast series, man, that's it.
Series.
Yeah, man, big up the West Coast, Thunder Bay, Hotspot. The whole works, everybody. The whole West Coast, man. Because everybody, man. Real thing. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. They give me, they see, the people that around me, they give me the right to paint. They never tell me I paint something foolish.
Yeah.
Whenever I see my painting, that's good. That's good.
Excellent.
That's good. You know what I mean? From the start, you know, they always give me information to do it. So I just keep on doing it.
All right, thank you, Cossy.
Thank you too.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, respect, man.
All right.
Yeah,
you can stay. You don't have to leave yet.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We're gonna take a break and come back. Stay with us.
Okay. All right.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kia Lewis, General Practitioner and Healthy Lifestyle Advocate. Good nutrition starts at home. So this school year, I want you to consider packing healthy, nutritious snacks and lunches for your children to carry, rather than having them buy them at school. And don't just pack things you think they should have. Have a discussion and come up with things that you both know they will enjoy.
We enjoy a game of dominoes and singing karaoke.
I just love crew.
When you love me just a little bit longer.
You get to relax and have a drink and listen to some nice music.
It's something different. It's spectacular. It's fabulous. You know, it's a different feeling altogether.
I never feel so good in a party yet.
Follow me to Q in the Community this Thursday.
You know why?
It's summer vacation, and CBC TV8 says laugh a little. Your mid-mornings have now included some family-friendly, side-splitting series like The Partridge Family, Benson, and Designing Women. TV not to be missed this vacation. Weekdays from 10 a.m. on CBC TV8. It's Match Day Live from the 246 with host Damian Best. Your all-access pass to the action happening in the BFA Premier League and beyond. Every last Monday of the month on CBC TV.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning.
20 minutes to go before 8 o'clock. Now, if they had started in the next direction, you probably would have thought this was a throwback of a Morning Barbados from back in the day. Bell Holder is in the house. Good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I am very good. Before we even jump into anything, I want to say congratulations to CBC on their 60th anniversary. So honored to be, like a small part of that over that time. And we look at the amazing social history and everything that CBC has done. There's so much to celebrate.
Absolutely. It's true. And here you are in your resplendent in your independence colors as we look toward another Independence Day celebration. And as a part of that celebrating, Dance Fest is back. I don't think we can leave that out of the celebrations overall. So you're working with them in the capacity of lead marketing and communications specialist. Here to tell us more about the rebirth. Yes, Dance Fest, the rebirth, and DJ Sound Clash.
So good, so good. It's so exciting. And I mean, you already said the words. Dance Fest is back. And we've added a DJ Sound Clash, which is amazing. So Dance Fest has been off the landscape for 5 years. And it was started in 2005. The original name was Community Independent Dance. And then it changed to Community, then it came Community Dance Fest, and now Dance Fest. And we've added a DJ Sound Clash because, music, dancers, it all goes hand in hand. And it's so exciting. It's happening on Sunday, December 3rd at Copacabana. The space is going to be transformed into Dance Fest vibes. And so it always has been a community initiative. It always has been for the entire family, and it still is. Listen to this amazing price. $10 for adults, $5 for children. It's the form of a showcase this time around because we're laying the foundation for 2024.
Absolutely.
So we've come back with a wonderful showcase, and after the showcase, push back the chairs, and it's going to be the DJ Sound Clash after party. So let me share, because of course everybody wants to know, well, which dancers will be showcasing come Sunday, December 3rd. You're going to see Haynesville Youth Club, of course, they're amazing in terms of their drumming and dance ensemble. Ace Dance Center, Kendra Leacock will be there, Shaquille Stout will be showcasing, and then those dancers will be mentored by Jamal Daw, who's a member of Multifarious. We call them the reigning Dance Fest champions because they won in 2018, which was the last year it was staged, and Jamal is back as a mentor. And Olivia Hall will be mentoring Bajans in Movement, S. Neverson Dance Company, Chanel Neverson, who's doing amazing things. Gemini Project will also be showcasing. And then we've got some ballroom in there too. So you've got Mark Burgess, and he will be mentoring Imari, Neffy. Of course, everybody remembers Neffy, right? Yes. From Beige to the World. All right, so cute. One Movement, Multifarious will also be performing. And we'll also have performances by K. Eve School of Performing Arts, Akil and Faith, Jelani, Pearls Dance Academy, and they'll be mentored by Megan Michael. No, I did mention pushing back the chairs, right?
Yeah.
You sure you're ready for this part, teacher? So, the DJ Sound Clash. Listen to these professional DJs. You got Indian and Chris Gale.
Okay, you can stop there.
I can't stop there. I can't stop. Indian and Chris Gale, and they'll be working with an 11-year-old DJ.
Wow.
His name is DJ Zari. And then you've got DJ Ras. See, you wanted me to stop there.
Okay, you can stop there now.
DJ Ras.
Not Ras too.
DJ Ras is there. He'll be mentoring a 15-year-old DJ called Check the DJ.
Okay.
And that's, CHEQUE.
Okay, got it.
Oh,
I like it.
Right. Sheldon Papp and Chasey will also be there. They're going to be mentoring DJ Trippy. Nico Vibes and Gunner. They're going to be mentoring a female DJ.
Wow.
Her name is MC Zari. So we got two Zaris, DJ Zari and MC Zari.
Nice.
We've also got Bubbles and Evolution.
What?
They'll be mentoring DJ Chatty. And we've got DJ Daddy Biggs and Tank. And they'll be mentoring DJ Sean.
That's sweet.
So it's
nice.
amazing.
It's wonderful that you're passing the mantle, but you're also showing, because we had some discussion about Dance Fest before, and we had Shari here last week, and she mentioned music is the heartbeat.
That's right.
Of dance. So to have DJs who usually are the ones spinning the music as a part of this particular presentation, It's going to be absolutely
Yeah.
wonderful. And to pair them with some younger people.
It's
as
a
well.
wonderful marriage, and it's so exciting. We really need to thank Trevor Prescott, who was a special envoy in the Prime Minister's office, and he was the one who said this is a true rebirth. So that where that name came from, Dance Fest, the rebirth, bringing it back because so many people have been asking for it, and we really need to think about people in the community who thrive from this experience, and you're going to see that again. So I know that a lot of crews and dance crews are already assembling.
Absolutely.
And Dance Fest was always that place that embraced every genre, every skill, but they push themselves to get better and better, and that's what's really exciting. So come Sunday, December 3rd, we want to see you, everybody, in Barbados at Copacabana. We have room. We got room for everybody.
Yeah.
So the stage is going to be backing the ocean, which is
Wow.
amazing. And like I said, if you listen to the price alone, you know it's a gift, right? It's a give back. So it's $10 for adults, $5 for children. Let me share the box offices. So tickets are available at First Safety Supplies in Sky Mall. First Safety Supplies in Sky Mall. CS Pharmacy Broad Street at Copacabana. Make sure you follow us on social media, which is at Dance Fest Barbados.
That's wonderful stuff. And I love that it's in the community. I mean,
Yeah.
usually we're accustomed to seeing it at the gymnasium and places like that. But Dance Fest has always been that place where, as you mentioned, you know, you can come as you are. So
Yes.
Usually when I think NIFCA, I think traditional dance and, you know, all that other
Gotta get
stuff.
your lines
African
right.
Dance.
Mhm.
Yes. But with Dance Fest, all of a sudden we were seeing these younger guys coming out and
Passion.
showing out
Passion.
with the pasa pasa dancing and, you know, all of the other street dances that we weren't accustomed to seeing
Yeah.
on those national stages.
Mhm.
So, you know, I'm happy that it's back as a showcase this time around to kind of whet our appetites.
Yes.
And getting ready for 2024.
And you know what's really exciting is CBC has been awesome, right? And CBC actually has an amazing archives, and they're going to showcase 2 past Dance Fest episodes, one on Wednesday and one on Thursday. So make sure you check your TV listings for that. And we're really excited about that because it's an opportunity to see what has happened and get you even more excited for what's going to come on Sunday, December 3rd.
Absolutely. So make sure you get out. You heard the box offices. And I got a newfound appreciation for dancers several years ago where somebody who was a colleague at that time somehow managed to convince me to go to the NTF and try African dancing.
Oh, wow.
It was you. Don't be talking about, oh, wow.
But honestly, no, okay, so let's be honest.
Halfway through, I was like, convince me.
But don't the drums do something to you?
They do.
They do something to you.
Absolutely.
They echo in your heart and
Yeah.
soul, Tisha.
But I mean, I really enjoy watching it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
no.
once you get into it, though, it's a whole other energy. It's just
So if you really enjoy
amazing.
watching it, like many people do,
Yeah.
And I think, you know why? You see that especially in dance because so many people live vicariously. Like to this day, I still wish that I somehow would have become a prima ballerina, even though I was blessed with bunions. That would have been a problem. So then African dance for me became that amazing platform that I have. But a lot of people love to watch dance, which is why they need to come out to Dance Fest on Sunday, December the 3rd.
Absolutely. Good stuff. It starts at 6 o'clock, yes?
It starts at 6 p.m.
Copacabana, so in the heart of Bridgetown, and you don't have to worry about, you know, going too far away. It starts at 6 o'clock. I look forward to that backdrop
Yes.
of Barbados. We don't usually get to see dance in those spaces. All right, good stuff. All right, so we have some tickets to give away.
We do.
Yeah, so we have some questions for you. So I certainly hope that you have been brushing up on your Dance Fest.
And I
trivia.
said all the answers already. You want me to do it
All
again
right.
without them even realizing?
No, that's good enough. Yeah, we have a live studio audience of 1. Did you realize he's laughing at everything you're saying?
If he answers one of these questions correctly, he's getting those 2 tickets
All right,
to Dance Fest.
all right. First question.
All right, so the first question is, what year did Dance Fest start?
Oh.
What year did Dance Fest start?
I remember.
We had 13 amazing years of Dance Fest
Yeah.
before it went on a 5-year hiatus.
Start counting backwards, people. 228-5562 or 228-5563. And you could be a winner. You're winning 2 tickets.
You're winning 2 tickets.
To come on out to Dance Fest
These
and
are
enjoy it. This Sunday at Copacabana. What year did Dance Fest start? And I talked about Pasa Pasa in those early years.
It's
So just
actually,
think
and
about
it
it.
started the same year I moved back to Barbados, and the same year that I started at the CBC.
Oh, you just made it that much harder. Now my brain is going in another direction. Let's see. This would have been early 2000s.
Very good. Tisha's handing it to you guys on a platter.
All right, so let's take a phone call. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
So, the answer, I believe, is 2015.
Oh my goodness.
2015.
Tisha said early.
I said early 2000s.
So
That's 15 years too
three of the
late.
digits in there are correct. She needs to remove 1 digit to get the correct answer.
So the 20 is right.
The 20 is correct.
Okay, let's take another call and see what's happening. You cannot answer on my phone.
Yes, you can.
Come
Let's
on.
go.
This is Alicia. She can't win. You agree, right? All right, let's take another phone call. 228-5562, 228-5563. Which year did Dance Fest start? And I gave you a big clue. Early 2000s. Early 2000s.
Hello.
All right, somebody's there. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
2002.
Oh, she's too early. She's too early. Or should I say 3 early? Hint, hint. Go again, go again.
All right, there's another phone call. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you have the answer?
That fest started in 2005.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Very nice.
How did you know that? Did you go do some research or did you know before?
I just did the math.
Okay, good stuff. He just did the math. Congratulations. Do not hang up. 2005 was the year it got started. I remember it because that year I was on 98.1 FM. And, you know, we were all out with this Dance Fest in terms of trying to engage young people and get them on board. We didn't have to do a very hard job because everybody wanted to dance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an amazing brand. It's an amazing brand. It's an amazing initiative. Ready for question number 2?
Ready for question number 2.
Okay. So when it started in 2005, community independent dance was such an amazing initiative and everybody came on board. It ran for 13 years. So the next question is, what was the original name before it became Dance Fest? So what was the original name in 2005?
Not saying it 3 times and then asking the question. 228-5562, 228-5563. She just said it 3 times. What was the original name before it became Dance Fest?
So easy.
Yeah? Yeah. So get to calling quickly. 2 tickets are yours if you can answer that correctly. All right, so give us a call. 228-5562, 228-5563.
So while we're waiting for the call, I'll share one more time. So Sunday, December the 3rd at Copacabana, 6 p.m., Dance Fest The Rebirth and the DJ Sound Clash After Party. Don't be one of those people who says, I should have gone. I should have been there.
All right, so we have a phone call. Let's go to the phone line. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, please. How are you?
We're doing well, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hope you are too.
Yes, please.
Tell us.
It was independent.
What did you say?
Independence.
Independence is correct, but there was a word before independence.
No. Dance independent.
He said dance independent. No, think about it.
Who is it for? What's the whole initiative is around the...
Is it wrong? Independence Day, isn't it?
Who's Dance Fest for? It's to give back to the... I'm almost scared to tell him it's a C word, you know.
Yeah, don't do that.
Come on.
Is it the community independent?
Yay! Hey, Community Independence was the original name in 2005. Congratulations. We're going to see you at Copacabana on Sunday. But make sure you bring more friends along with you.
Don't do that, Belle. It's the C word in Barbados. My goodness.
But he got it. It's community.
She's bold. He didn't get it from your clue. Let me tell you, because my brain was just going places. All right, there's one more question. Two more tickets. They could be yours. Question number 3.
Now, in this conversation, Tisha, you talked about how much you love Pasa Pasa and the street dancers that came through. I remember MDC, they would have kind of entered multiple times, but what Dance Fest is amazing for is the multiple genres. We've still got Multifarious Dance Crew, who's amazing. Jamal Daw coming back as a mentor. And if you look at the lineup for this showcase that's happening next Sunday, you've got all sorts of genres in there, right? So you've got creative, you've got ballet, you've got jazz, and you've got street dance. And the last one was held in 2018. So the question is, who are the reigning winners of Dance Fest? Who won Dance Fest in 2018?
Again, answers over and over and over. This fellow over here laughing robot. Like, Peter, you have to show him
because he's
over
paying
there,
attention. That's why it's funny.
Who won the last Dance Fest in 2018? Yeah. That, 228-5562, 228-5563. This should be simple enough, people. Come on. The 2 tickets are up for grabs, and they're here for you to take. She just gave the answer twice or 3 times. Yeah? All right, so call us up, and let's see if you can tell us the reigning winners. And they're also going to be performing on Sunday.
They're going to be performing on Sunday. One of the members is back as a mentor as well. And actually, they were on stage last night, so they've been really busy throughout this time. And you know what's amazing? So since they won Independence in 2018, we've really seen them emerge. They've won a Gold NIFCA Award. They won a Madame Eiffel Award. And I think what's amazing about this dance crew is that they are quintessentially Barbadian.
Yeah.
They reflect who we are, and they do it with an element of comedy, with an element of skill, of course. So they're really, really amazing. And I think that's why people are always so drawn to this dance group.
Yeah, absolutely. They're really good at what they do. All right, someone is on the phone line. Good morning to you.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. You?
I'm doing well also. All right, tell us. Do you have the answer?
Right, so I think the winner was our crew.
Which group?
Power, was that the name, the winner in 2018?
Yeah, who won
What were they
Fest
called?
in 2018?
Okay, the name of the winner in 2018 was Power Crew.
Power Crew?
No? No?
No.
I'm
She
wrong?
said
Okay.
it several times. No. Sorry, it wasn't Power Crew. That was pretty close, though. Okay, no, it wasn't pretty close. Yeah.
I give so many clues.
Not
to
clues.
What these
You outright said the
gentlemen are doing.
answer. Yeah? All right. Call us up. 228-5562, 228-5563. See if you can tell us.
Yeah.
You know, they
So,
won
yeah.
back then.
Yes.
And
If you
one is
don't win-
mentoring, they're back.
Yeah, they're
It's easy.
amazing. If you don't win tickets today, remember tickets are only $10 for adults and $5 for ages 12 and under. You can go to First Safety Supplies in Sky Mall or CS Pharmacy Broad Street, or you can head on over to the actual venue, which is Copacabana, and get your tickets to Dance Fest, The Rebirth, and DJ Sound Clash.
All right. Good stuff. Let's take a phone call. Let's see if we can get it this time around. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi. Morning.
Oh, Lord.
Tell us, what's the answer?
She needs the question again?
You want Belle to repeat the question?
So the question is, who won Dance Fest in 2018? That was the last time it was staged. Which group won Dance Fest in 2018? They're street dancers. That's a major clue. One of the members is back as a mentor. They won a Gold NIFCA Award.
She said it
They won a
several
Madame Eiffel
times.
Award.
Just think back. Cast your mind back. I don't know if we're gonna get it this time. Oh man, womp womp womp. Those tickets go back into the pot.
What? Peter, you know the answer?
All right, there was a phone call. Let's go
Okay.
quickly. See if we can get this phone call before we wrap up. Good morning.
Good morning. Is it Multifarious Group?
Woo! Yeah.
It
That's
is
right.
Multifarious Dance Crew. Good stuff. Congratulations. Don't hang up. We have to take your information off here. But thank you for coming and sharing
Thank
about
you,
Dance Fest. It's
Tisha.
coming up on Sunday.
Yes.
So make sure you get those tickets and go on out and be a part of it. Copacabana is a vibe in itself. So I'm sure it's going to be a fantastic showcase. So go on out and enjoy it. Thank you for sharing, Belle. Happy Independence. If I
Happy
don't see you
Independence,
before
Tisha.
then.
Yeah.
Happy Independence.
I am waiting for the big reveal of the monument, girl.
The what?
The big reveal of the monument.
Oh.
What do you think?
Yeah, me too. There's a lot happening. All right, so thank you, Belle Holder, of course, working with Dance Fest this time around. Make sure you get on out. And you'll have other opportunities to win. If you don't, just go buy a ticket. They're reasonably priced. Coming up tomorrow on Morning Barbados, conversations on CARICOM. We're also going to continue our discussion on grief and loss. Very, very important. Dr. Gillian Birchwood is going to be in as we look at pediatric care. And we are also going to tell you about new ministries looking at the importance of encouraging age-appropriate independence celebrations with Samantha Lord. That's all tomorrow on Morning Barbados. Don't forget, wear your smiles, do something nice for someone, but sneak in a little dance.
That's true.
Or two. And come on back tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning.